Hey, my name is Gregory Parchman. Welcome to another video. First and foremost, I just want to give a big shout out to Clay Travis and Outkick. Clay, in his monologue, basically said the same thing I said in my last video about the ridiculous hype of women's basketball. Check out his March 19th monologue if you haven't heard it. And then check out my video from last night. We both basically said the same thing. It's very strange how the media is trying to convince the public that men's college basketball is so bad and nobody cares about it. I don't know where it's coming from, but I'm glad Clay is calling it out as he usually does, which is why Outkick is one of the best sports companies in the business. I want to just speak about the Baltimore Ravens. I don't think people have noticed they've actually lost a lot of talent, but they're getting a lot of praise because they signed Derrick Henry. Okay, but what I'm trying to figure out is who is he gonna be running behind, because the Ravens, they're good at left tackle at Ronnie Stanley, and their center is good, Tyler Lindenbaum. But they lost their left guard, John Simpson, their right guard, Kevin Zeitler, and their right tackle, Morgan Moses. That's 3/5 of the best run blocking offensive line last year. They also lost all-pro linebacker Patrick Queen and Geno Stone, who was a safety, and he had 7 interceptions last year. They also lost Odell Beckham and Devon Duvernay and a cornerback, Ronald Darby. I think the Ravens are going to take a significant step back unless they have a really, really great draft. On the contrary, I think the Jets are the second best team in the AFC behind the Chiefs, and clearly the Chiefs' main competition in the AFC and possibly the whole NFL. They have totally revamped their offensive line. They signed Tyron Smith from the Cowboys, John Simpson and Morgan Moses from the Ravens. And their offensive line, to me, is so impressive on paper that I think Breece Hall, their starting running back, has a chance to run for 2,000 yards, especially in a 17-game season. They also signed Mike Williams, who's one of the best jump ball receivers in football. So if he stays healthy, I think they're going to be really good. The only thing I think the Jets need to do is replace Bryce Huff at defensive end, who signed with the Eagles. If they do that and stay relatively healthy, I don't see why they can't give the Chiefs, all they want in the playoffs. As far as college basketball last night, Virginia played Colorado State in the first NCAA tournament playing game. Virginia was only able to score 42 points, and they lost by 25. I watched that game, and Virginia was absolutely dreadful. Colorado State outclassed them in every way. I hate to see this. I hate to see this because I respect Tony Bennett. I don't think Tony Bennett gets a lot of credit for the championship that he won. I actually picked Virginia to win it all that year that he did win it. And unfortunately, people want to try and act like it was a fluke because he hasn't won a tournament game since he won the championship. And because of his, unattractive style, it should be interesting to see how long Virginia stands by him if this trend continues. That's pretty much all I got for today. It was a pretty quiet day in sports. I guess one more thing I wanted to say real quick was the Denver Nuggets beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. And I just found it interesting that, Jokic had a great game, 35 points, 16 rebounds, and there wasn't really a lot of hype on it. But yesterday, when Anthony Edwards was dunking on people, was dunking on the Jazz, and was getting all this hype, people were comparing him to Michael Jordan, and they were killing Jokic the other day for going 6 for 16 against the Mavs. And I'm just like, why do they not hype him when he gets to 35 and 16, which is more often not what he does? But, that's just the situation he's in. They just hate talking about this guy, which is crazy to me. But, he's still the best player in the league, and I think Denver is in a really good position to win it for a back-to-back. And I think they're going to play the Knicks. I know the Celtics have a great record. They're doing very well. They're going to win 60 games this year. But I think they're soft in the front court, and I think it's going to get exposed in the playoffs. Nuggets Knicks. That's what it's looking like to me. Uh, that's all I got for today. I want to thank y'all for listening again. Really appreciate everybody who views my videos. If you can, like and subscribe, but if not, and you just want to watch, thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. God bless.